Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you how I do the flatter nails. So my last video that I did, I showed you how I filled the tube nails, and I just wanted to show the comparison again for those that haven't checked out the other video. These are the tube nails that I created when I watched Miss Jo's Nail Co. And these are the flat ones, the flat back, that I created after watching Dash Nails do her kit, and I have been obsessed with trying to figure it out. So we are going to do the flat nails today. This is just an insert I got in one of my gel polish kits that works to hold the nail tips so that I can fill them. So these ones are different for two reasons from the other ones. Number one, these are a flat back versus being a round tube type shape. And this pinky is so small. But another way that they're different is that they are top filled and not bottom filled. And I do feel like that does help the bubble be not quite as big. But I have some adjustments that I'm going to make after trying this for the first time both ways. I was just so excited when I was trying this out. This glitter that I'm using, this green glitter, it glows. So I took inspo from Dash Nails lava lamp set that she did, and from Votino's set that he did that was a lava lamp style. His wasn't an aqua nail, but the art on his I was watching his video and I was really loving what I saw. So I kind of wanted to do both of those, but kind of with my own twist. So this glitter I separated the powder from the glitter, and I took it from a dip powder that I own, and I just separated it so I could have the glow glitter. And then I decided that I was going to put some bats in there because I wanted it to be more like seasonal. So I put bats in there, I put a little bit of caviar beads in there, I put lots of glitter, and then I decided that I was gonna do some iridescent colors, iridescent type glitters as well, so that it would kind of glisten. So here's my little jar of odds and ends of things I picked up or that were sent with orders, or weird shaped things that I never really have been interested in putting on my nails just because I don't really like them to catch on anything. This is just like stars, different shaped rocks, and caviar beads, gems, rhinestones of different kinds, all kinds of different things in this little mix. But I just keep it in this jar, and it's my miscellaneous mix. So I just added a few things because with aqua nails, you do want to have a little bit of weight in them so that they flow a little bit better. I did notice that if I put more of the caviar beads in, they gave it a little bit of weight, but they also give it a pop of color. So I thought that was really cool as well. There are some things that I want to play with while doing these. I want to play with changing the color of the oil. I want to play with making it an actual lava lamp with different color spots in there, like water in there to see how it would do. I just want to play with different ideas with this, because I think after doing these two sets, I kind of have the technique down. So back to what I'm doing. Currently, I just filled the aqua nail the rest of the way to the top after I added everything that I wanted in there. And now I'm just taking some builder gel and I'm just making a topper piece. So I just make enough to cover the top, and then I put it in the lamp and I cure it for 60 seconds. And then I take a little bit of builder gel and I apply it on the top part as well. But I'm thinking I'm gonna switch the builder gel to Rhinestone Glue or something non-sticky. In the kit that Dash Nails sells, hers is non-sticky, so I really do intend on purchasing that kit. And Sydney 3 Nails makes her aqua nails 3D printed, and she makes them to look exactly like this before it's filled. She has a thin version now so that look just like this. So I'm really excited to try those out in the future. But right now I'm just going to kind of play with different techniques and different styles and try to figure out what I really like. And I've also decided that I'm going to try to do them seasonal. So I did a breast cancer awareness one last, And then this one is more of like a Halloweenish one. Then next month, I think I'm gonna do something Thanksgiving related or very fall. And then I plan on trying some kind of snow globe where I sculpt a snowman, kind of like how Emily Susanah did when she put her little alien inside of the nails. So I'm really gonna try to do something cool like that because I just thought that was so awesome. So stay tuned for future Aqua nails. I don't care if they go out of style. I like making them. They're fun, so I'm gonna continue to do that. All right. So I put the top on and I realized that clipping it off was just going to be too much. So instead of having to hand file or clip it off, I just literally took my e-file and I put it on about 10 RPMs. And I mean, whatever is really safe for you, but you want to be really careful when you're doing this as to not cause a leak. But I just felt like this would be the easiest way so I didn't have to squeeze the nail so hard while I was holding it or file so much and make my hand tired. Using this e-file to round out the edges so that I just had a little bit of filing was the best thing that I could have done. It was so easy. It made taking off that excess builder gel so easy. Because I mean, when builder gel fully hardens and you have more than one layer, it gets really hard. And then when you clip it, the pieces will fly. So you just want to be really careful if you're going to clip it off. And then when you're filing it, it sometimes takes a while to file. So I just really didn't want to do that. So I just decided to go ahead and just e-file it. And then everything kind of worked out great. I had no problems. And then I go in with the buffing block. Then I just kind of smooth it out because that is a thing with these types of nails. You want to make sure that they stay smooth so that they're not looking like a wonky shape. I mean, if you want that, if you wanted a weird shape, then that by all means, you can do whatever you want. But I just like all my sides to be flush. And then here's how it looks. I mean, that's super cute. And y'all, I cannot wait to show you how this glows in the dark. My kids, all they were saying when I showed them, I put them on and I took them into the bathroom where it's the darkest spot. Their kids' bathroom has no windows. So that's the only place in the house that's like super dark, even in the middle of the day. So I took my lamp in there and I put them on, and the kids were absolutely obsessed with watching them shift, watching them flow in there, watching the glow. So here's them all finished. So now I am going to paint them. I still wanted to keep the lava lamp theme, but I was deciding whether I wanted to put something on the back of all the nails or whether I just wanted to leave them see-through. I recently received some bat vinyl stickers, so I wanted to try those. These are the colors that I'm going to be using to create the lava lamp. I'm going to be using Laser Focused, which is from the Neon collection that was recently released by Sundara. I'm going to use Finks, which is the perfect black. I love this black. I already need more of it. I'm going to use the Gold Star, which is a metallic painting gel. And then I wasn't sure if I was going to use that Soul Dips Glow top coat because I wasn't sure how I wanted it to go. I ended up not using it. But these are the bat nail decals that I did end up using for this. And then I am going to use a base coat and a top coat as well, obviously. These are the dotting tools. I wasn't sure which one I was going to use, but I just got some really cheap ones. I mean, a dotting tool is a dotting tool. I haven't had any nice, super nice ones to compare them to, so that's just what I have. Also, Sundara's nail brush bundle set it's double-ended, so I really like a 9mm and 11mm brushes to do my nail art. This is just the brush that I gravitate towards, so one of my favorites, but it only is sold in a bundle, so keep that in mind if you would like to check out these brushes. All right, so moving on to the actual design now, I decided that I was going to put one bat on the back of the thumb, so that when you looked at the nail, you could maybe see the bat like peeking through the back. But I mean, after I finished with everything, I don't really think you could see it very well just because of all the glitter in there. I mean, I don't think I would have put as much glitter if I wanted to put something on the back, which I do have a plan for that coming up soon. So stay tuned for my next one. I'm going to try to post one more aqua nail for the month, and I'm going to try to post it on the 31st because I have this really cute idea, if it works, to make make the aqua nails have a background versus being completely see-through. So I'm kind of playing with that idea, and I wanted to try to figure out how to use water slides a different way. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to try that out. So here is what it looks like with the bat on the back. I thought it looked really cool initially, but like you couldn't really see it. It kind of got lost in the design, so I kind of felt like it was a little bit useless. So, I mean, sometimes things don't always work out the way you want, but I mean, I left it there because, I mean, I thought that maybe you could see it. You can always see the back of it. So, I mean, the underside of the nail, when you tilt your hand over, you could see the back. So, I mean, even if it's just for you, the underside could be fun as well. But if I had put less glitter in, you probably could have seen it a little bit better. But, I mean, it is what it is. I wanted to try it because I hadn't seen anybody really do anything like on the underside to like show through as like a background or anything. So it was just something different that I wanted to add. All right, so these bats are made of vinyl. They are the same color on both sides. Like sometimes when you get stickers and whatnot, they are not the same color on the other side because they're white where the adhesive part is. But these ended up being black on both sides. See, that looks cool. I thought it was really cool. But back to what I was saying. So I was able to stick them on and them not look weird looking at them from the other side. They were still black on both sides. So it ended up working out okay with the design that I was doing. I mean, I probably should have put them on the front, but I wanted them to kind of look like they were peeking through in the background, like they were kind of flying in the background. So, I mean, you can kind of see what I was going for here, but I mean, it is what it is. I only ended up doing 2 bats because I just felt like that was enough, and they looked really good. I was kind of happy with where they were at. So I didn't really want to add any more bats. And I was very, very pleasantly surprised that I was able to get stuff in the pinky. So I did the same process for all of the nails that I did for the thumb that I showed you. I filled them up. The pinky took forever. And this was my first time kind of playing around with doing this. So that's why I didn't record that part for y'all. I just wasn't really confident in filling it up. And then, I mean, I'm recording these on my phone. So it takes up a lot of storage if I am having to record the whole thing. So, I mean, I hope y'all don't mind. Maybe next time I will show y'all more once I get better at it. I'm only comfortable doing one nail on camera, seeing as how it's also very repetitive. I literally did the same thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll get faster at it as well. But now I'm just base coating the back, and then to seal in the bats and to make the back really clear, because you want your aqua nails to be really clear when you're doing them. You don't want them to have a lot of splotches and spots and scratches and just fogginess or anything from like filing and buffing and all that stuff. So I think they turned out really clear. I thought that they looked really nice. I mean, I can always get better. I'm really shocked that for this set and for the breast cancer ones, with it being my first time, this is my first time doing 2 full sets. I've only played with 2 or 3 single nails to try to get the idea down, but I didn't play with a whole set before. All right, so I go ahead and I top coat the back of it, and then I put them on my nail stands, and I just wanted to show y'all the flowing of these because I really, really loved the flow. I thought that they turned out so good, and I'm totally gonna keep these. They're like, you know, those stress bottles, or like those anxiety bottles for little kids, or the timeout bottles where you shake it up and then it just kind of like goes, it just eventually settles. I feel like that's kind of what this is, just kind of flipping it up and down. The way that everything moves is just so cool, and I just really, really enjoyed watching them. And they don't leak, which is awesome. They fit my nails, which is also awesome, but they are super long. I cannot wear them for like everyday use, but maybe for fun, or I just hold them and play with them, that's fine too. I just really enjoy the creation part. All right, so with painting, I was going for like a lava lamp style. Y'all will have to tell me if y'all ever had a lava lamp down below. I had an orange lava lamp with a black base, and it was my favorite. I also had a teal lava lamp with a silver base as well. So I had 2 lava lamps growing up. They were my favorite thing. I kept them until I had my son, and then I decided that it was not safe, so I got rid of them when I was 21. So I had my lava lamps for about 10 years, but I just had to get rid of them because I just felt like it wasn't worth the risk having a new baby and then eventually growing into a toddler. I just felt like it wasn't worth the risk to have it around because, I mean, anything can happen. And I try to just, yes, I know you can have things and toddler proof, baby proof, but for me at the time, it just wasn't worth the risk and I just got rid of it. But nowadays, the lava lamps that they are making are so much cooler than when I was looking when I was 20 years ago, 25 years ago, looking at them. So I do plan on getting another one. Also, if you notice the thumbnail is a little bit wrinkled, all that means is that I put on a little bit too much gel polish. I put it on a little bit too thick, but it does smooth out in the end after I put the base coat on, and I wasn't really too concerned about it because I felt like it was fine. I didn't really care. They're my nails. They're not going to anybody, but that's just what happens if you put the polish on just a little bit too thick. That's all that is, or it under cured a little bit, but usually, I mean, I know it's fully cured, so usually it just means you put your polish on just a little bit too thick. That's all. And you can most of the time either smooth it out with another very thin coat or with gel base coat. So it usually is fixable, but just make sure that you're doing your polishes on very thin layers, especially when you're using darker colors. Number one, you want the polish to cure fully, and it's harder when the layer is thicker. And 2, you want the black to cure without wrinkles or the dark color to cure without wrinkles. So just make your layers very thin. 2 or 3 layers should be fine. It's not going to make your nail overly thick, so thin layers. Now with this part, all I'm doing is I'm just kind of rounding off the top part because I wanted to give it that lava lamp feel. I decided that I was going to leave this set black just because it goes with the theme. I thought about chroming it, I guess, but I didn't quite want to chrome it because, I mean, it would have to have been gold, but I wanted to do silver, but the balls were gold, so I just decided to leave it black and then do a thin gold stripe at the bottom to kind of like tie it all in. And plus, like I was telling you, I want to change the cap from using builder gel to like rhinestone glue because the builder gel is going to cure tacky, and some of the stuff kind of floated to the top when I was putting the top on. So if it floated to the top, it hooked to the builder gel when I was closing it. So some of the items that are inside the nail stuck to the top. So I wanted to kind of cover that up as well. But does not look so cool. You can even see the bat. It's easier to see when my gloves are not behind it, blocking everything since they are black as well. But all in all, I mean, it turned out really cute. My art can get better, but I just kind of was, I don't know, nervous, I guess, trying to do it all. This just did not go exactly how I wanted because I was having so many ideas. Like sometimes when I get so many ideas, I can't do anything. I wasn't sure what I was wanting to do. And then I had a bunch of things I wanted to do. And then it came to be video time and I still didn't know which one I was going to settle on. So I just decided to keep it simple. And sometimes when I do that, I'm still thinking about what I want to do to change things while I'm in the middle of the art. So it just doesn't really go the right way. But I think it turns out okay. I like the glow. The kids like the glow. I mean, after this part, all I do is I add a thin line at the bottom with the gold painting gel, which is so good. And then I add a line at the top just on the edges of the black area. It kind of just gives it that crispness. And then that's all I did. I didn't add anything else because I didn't feel like it needed anything else. But I'll let y'all watch me do this part for a little bit and I will be back near the end. Okay, so maybe I told a story. I forgot that I added some lava bubbles on the front side before I do the gold stripes. So I wanted to make it look like a true lava lamp. Just with the color inside, I didn't feel like it was like doing what I wanted it to do. So I wanted to just put some extra lava lamp bubbles on the outside. And going back, I don't really think I liked this idea. I should have put the bubbles on the back, but I don't know. It just, what happened, I told you I had so many ideas, and this was one of them that I just could not let go. So I ended up doing it to all of the nails, and I mean, it looks okay, and you can't really see them when it's dark because I didn't use glow gel polish, but I mean, it is what it is. Y'all will have to let me know what you think in the comments if you guys like the end result. here is the end result. The tops aren't quite even, but I really like it. And then check out this glow. I had to show you all the glow on the stands because look at how bright that glitter is. The only thing that is glow is the glitter. That is just how bright the glitter glows. Like I put it in the lamp for about 10 seconds and pulled it back out, and this is what it looks like. Like that looks so cool, right? I wanted to show y'all, give y'all the full effect of the movement in the dark, so y'all can kind of see why I was kind of obsessed with this. And then once I get them on my nails and I throw in that video part, y'all will see what I mean about how awesome it looks. All right, I went ahead and put them on so y'all can kind of see how long they are, how they fit. I mean, you can see the bat on the middle finger through it, and I wanted to show y'all as best as I could them flowing. So here is what they look like fresh out of the lamp and glowing. My kids were absolutely obsessed with these. And I think they looked pretty good, if I don't say so myself. Like the lava lamp pieces on it look okay. The glitter glowed so bright. It was really hard to catch it on camera because it's just like really awkward for the length. I'm not used to having my nails this long. So they are kind of hard to work, but when you do them shorter, it just takes away from the nail itself, the whole look of it. If you're going to want to do something like this, you kind of want them to be a little bit longer just so that you get the full effect. I just thought they were really, really cool, and I'm happy with how they turned out, and I really hope y'all enjoyed them. If y'all do end up trying them, you'll have to let me know what you think about trying them yourself, how you thought they went, and then leave me a comment below.